Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you find yourself in this fine world liberation network. We are back with another free analysis for you guys, but today we will be doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be analyzing the dollar index or the DXY or the Dixie as many call it. Right now, for you guys who don't know what the Dixie is, it is the US dollar index and it is used to measure the value of the dollar against a basket of 6 world currencies. Now, those 6 world currencies is mainly the euro, which consists about 50% of it, then the Swiss franc, Japanese yen, Canadian dollar, British pound, and the Swedish krona. Right now, how it works, guys, is if these other currencies gain momentum, the US dollar tends to withdraw from any momentum and vice versa. If the dollar gains strength, then usually these other currencies does tend to lose some ground against the US dollar as well. Okay, now fundamentally, guys, because we trade the bigger picture, tomorrow morning or tomorrow through the day, we actually do have the FOMC meeting. Now, I don't expect the FOMC to change anything of their monetary policy at the moment or change anything because they did make a very, very, very dovish statement a few weeks ago by saying that they are targeting a 2% inflation target, which is very dovish, guys. Okay, but I don't believe anything will actually be changing in the monetary policy, but Jerome Powell can sometimes be very unpredictable. So we can't trade on prediction, we can only trade on reaction. So we'll have to see what happens with the US dollar tomorrow. But technically, guys, what do we have? Technically, we have this meltdown in the market. And after we have a rally or a meltdown in a market, what do we need to see? We need to see a correction. So if we have a meltdown, we need to see a correction before we can see a continuation. And the same is true for a uptrend. If we see a rally, we need to see a correction before we see another rally. That is the rule within trading, right? So we do have these Fibonacci levels to show us to which level we can actually come back to. Okay, now I do like 38.2 because usually it has to touch at least one of our Fibonacci levels, at least the 38.2, before we can start going short again. But the 50 and the 61.8 is actually lining up much better with previous market structure, as you guys can see if you look to the left. Okay, so what we are going to be doing is we're quickly going to be marking up our levels. So we'll be marking up the 61.8, we're going to be marking up the 50, and we're going to be marking up the 38.2. Okay, and then we're going to be removing our Fibonacci because we like to keep our charts as clean as possible, our charts as clean as possible. Sorry, my tongue slipped a little bit over there. Right, so what is then next, guys? On the daily time frame, what do we have? We have this market that actually formed this descending channel structure. Okay, so we have this market creating this descending descending channel.
Just a quick reminder to go check out our Instagram page, go like and follow our YouTube channel, subscribe guys, push that like button, and go join our free Telegram group, guys. Go onto our website, press on the Telegram icon, join our free group and get free potential setups every single day. See you there.
Right over here. So as you guys can see, this is a descending channel, right? And now we have actually broken out of this descending channel and retested it quite a few times. We have a wick down, another wick down, another wick down, and now another wick to the downside. But not only that, guys, in the previous leg towards the downside, we have one candle right over here that does not fit in to the downward momentum, which means that this is a level of liquidity where the market actually comes to fill orders. And you guys know how this works, right? So a previous level of resistance or of support actually becomes resistance, and a previous level of resistance becomes support. Okay, so obviously once this came to the downside, this now became resistance. Okay, so here it was resistant, it broke through, and now 1, 2, 3 weeks, guys, to the downside, retesting our previous market structure, because now this is a level of support. And what I do believe is that the US dollar is actually building itself a foundation to rocket up and come and retest at least our 38.2 before continuing further to the downside, or maybe heading even further north and hitting our profit target at the 38 point at the 50. And most likely I would like to see it go to the 61.8, but let's not get too hopeful, guys. There's still the second wave of coronavirus inside of the US. But that is it for now, guys. If you want to trade the fuller picture like we do as well and know how to analyze the markets not only on a technical front but on a fundamental and a technical and a psychological front as well, please click on the link below. Join our free Telegram group on our website. Go check what we offer. Join our mentorship program once. Now it is a once-off fee and you have lifetime access. We give a breakdown every single day. Let's see you in the mentorship program. Let's get it, guys.